first story. So this week, this is one of our vocabulary words, secret. When something is secret, very few people know about it. So a friend might tell you a secret, and we keep our secret. Whir. Say the word.
Whir.
Whir. A whir is a buzzing or humming sound. So this mixer is making a whir sound. It's whirring through there. Reminding. Say the word.
Reminding.
If you're reminding people, you are telling them again. So we might remind you that you have a spelling test on Friday. Dared. Say the word.
Dared.
If you dared to do something, you were brave enough to do it. Someone might dare you to do something, or they dared them to jump off the dock. Alone. Say the word. Alone. When you do something alone, you do it by yourself. Remember, Joseph Bruchac played alone in the forest by himself a lot. Deserved.
Deserved.
If you deserve something, you earned it because of something you did. So they deserved this trophy because they played so well. Starlit.
Starlit.
A starlit place gets its light from the stars. When there's so many stars out, it lights things up for you. That's called starlit. Allowed.
Allowed.
When you're allowed to do something, it is all right for you to do it. So they were allowed to cross the street. And you are allowed to use your crayons and your colored pencils here in a minute when we do this. So yesterday we talked about creating mental images. We don't need them cut into three, please. So if you did that, turn it around to the other side. We're just doing one picture today. We're not doing three pictures. Some of you already put lines down like we did yesterday. We're not doing that today. You just go to the other side. When you create mental images, you make pictures in your mind. So I'm going to read part of this week's story, and you're going to draw what you see in your mind. That's what's fun about reading. That's probably one of the most exciting things about reading, is you get to make pictures in your mind, especially now that we're in second grade and we're reading chapter books, and there's not a lot of pictures, and some chapter books have no pictures at all. But we make the movie in our mind, and that helps us understand or comprehend the story. So again, in this book, she's reading it. She reads the word soccer ball, Sunny, and the ball. So that's what she uses in her image. She has Sunny, there's a soccer ball, they're playing a game, and there's the ball there. So this week's story is called Drum Dream Girl. So I want you to get your white piece of paper, and you're just going to listen the first time. Don't start drawing yet. I'm going to read a few pages, and then you're going to draw what you see. Drum Dream Girl by Margarita Engel. This is poetry. It uses sounds, images, and rhythm to express feelings. So it has lots of adjectives or words that appeal to our senses and describe things. And words that make you think of powerful images are words, and words that describe are adjectives. And the great thing about poetry is a lot of times we have to use our imagination. So that's what we're going to do now. On an island of music in a city of drum beats, the Drum Dream Girl dreamed of pounding tall conga drums, tapping small bongo drums, and boom, boom, booming with long, loud sticks on big, round, silvery, moon-bright cymbals. Okay, listen again. On an island of music in a city of drum beats, the Drum Dream Girl dreamed of pounding tall conga drums, tapping small bongo drums, and boom, boom, booming with long, loud sticks on big, round, silvery, moon-bright cymbals. Okay, I want you to draw what you see. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. If you're not sure what you want to draw, you can close your eyes and try to imagine it. If you want, you can start drawing. On an island of music in a city of drum beats, the Drum Dream Girl dreamed. So we've got an island of music, a city of drum beats, and a girl dreaming about drums. Of pounding tall congo drums, tapping small bongo drums, and boom, boom, booming with long, loud sticks on big, round, silvery, moon-bright cymbals. So congos and bongos and cymbals are all drums. So draw what you see. For about 5 minutes, we're going to draw what we see. Emma, you can pause it and draw it and then continue. People share. Lily, come share yours. Okay. So tell me what we got here, Lily.
The boys are
Okay, so you got boys drumming. And you're on an island, I see. That's a city. And is that the girl there? And that's who's dreaming? Very good. Very good. Okay, you can take that. Let's see. Emsley. All right. Ooh, she's got the boom boom there. Ooh, you got all the drums flying in the sky. And here's the city. And is this the island? Very good. I like the music notes. Good. Do one more. Kinsler. Okay, what did you see?
I see that.
Is this the island?
Yeah, that's
Okay. And what's this?
that's the drum.
That's the drum. Ooh, I like that. What's this?
That's the home.
That's the home. Okay, very good. All right, I want you to turn to a person next to you and share what you saw in your brain. You need to have your mask on. So this is what it looks like in the pictures of the book. There's the island. There's the city. And there's the girl dreaming. On an island of music in a city of drum beats, a drum dream girl dreamed. So follow along in your book. Make sure your book's open. Turn to the next page. Of pounding tall conga drums, tapping small bongo drums, and boom, boom, booming with long, loud sticks on big, round, silvery, moon-bright cymbals. So here are all of her drums that she's dreaming about. So this is her dream, right? So it's not supposed to look like in real life. It's supposed to look like a dream. But everyone, now we're back at real life. But everyone on the island of music in the city of drum beats believed that only boys should play drums. Here she is again dreaming. So the drum dream girl had to keep dreaming quiet, secret drum beat dreams. So she's just secretly thinking about these drum beat dreams. So does this show you that she has a dream? Yeah, look, it's coming from her head right here. This shows me what she's dreaming about. She's dreaming about her being a mermaid playing a drum. What's something that you really wanted to do, but maybe your family said you couldn't do? Maybe you were sick that day and couldn't go, or maybe you wanted to go and your parents said you were too little to go. What is something that you wanted to do that you were told you couldn't do, and you never got to do it? Gracie? Okay. Isaiah? You couldn't watch the Titanic. All right, Corbin?
When I was sick last year, I couldn't go to the movies.
Oh, you didn't get to go to movies and everyone went when you were sick? Man. Okay, let's go to the next page. At school cafes that looked like gardens, she heard drums played by men. But when she closed her eyes, she could also hear her own imaginary music. So she's watching the men play the drums, but she's imagining in her brain her playing her own music. When she walked under wind-wavy palm trees in a flower-bright park, she heard the whir of parrot wings, the clack of woodpecker beaks, the dancing tap of her own footsteps, and the comforting pat of her own heartbeat. So she's hearing drum-like sounds everywhere she goes. The whir of the parrot wings, the clack of the woodpecker beaks, the dancing tap of her own footsteps, and the pat of her own heartbeat. Okay? So imagine you're walking in the park. Which sound of these would be the loudest? The whir of parrot wings, the clack of woodpecker beaks, your footsteps, or your heartbeat? Which of those would be the loudest sound you'd hear in the park? Emery?
Probably your footsteps.
Your footsteps, or maybe another one too. Xavier? The woodpecker, yeah, because woodpeckers are loud in trees, but your footsteps might be just as loud, yes. What would be the quietest sound? The whir of the parrot wings, the woodpecker beaks, your footsteps, or your heartbeat? Which one would be the quietest sound, Heather? The whir of the parrots, maybe, but also could be your heartbeat, right? Because can you actually hear your heartbeat?
No.
You can kind of feel it, yes. Okay. Where are places you hear music? Where are some places you might hear music? Chase? Your uncle, okay. Wyatt? At a carnival? Cooper.
In my dad's shop.
In your dad's shop. Okay. At carnival, she listened to the rattling beat of towering dancers on stilts and the dragon clang of costume drummers wearing huge masks. Okay, look at these stanzas. The lines are getting shorter. Okay, the last two lines only have one or two words. Why do you think the stanza did this on this page? At carnival, she listened to the rattling beat of towering dancers on stilts. Why do you think she made less words? Why did it go down like this? Isaiah? Yeah, it makes it look like someone's on stilts, right? When you're standing on stilts, it's real skinny at the bottom. Remember I said sometimes poetry is arranged to look like what it's supposed to look like. And that's one example of that. At home, her fingertips rolled out their own drummy drummed rhythm on tables and chairs. So you think this is really happening now? No, this still looks like it's part of the dream. But we can hear it because she's rolling out her own drummy drum rhythms. So dreamy drum rhythms make me think of a drum. Dreamy drum rhythms. Okay, her fingertips. This helps me imagine her fingers tapping, just kind of like when we made rain. One after the other, so they look like a rolling wave. Okay, shh. And even though everyone kept reminding her that Girls on the Island of Music had never played dreams, what do you notice about the drum in this picture? On this side, what is the drum? Where is it, Sydney? It's in a bird cage. Why do you think she has a drum in a bird cage? Why would she have a drum in a cage? Grant?
Because she couldn't play it. So
Right.
it was locked up.
It's like it was locked up. She can't play it. They're reminding her that she cannot play, so she dreams of it being in a cage. That's very good. The brave drum dream girl dared to play tall Congo drums, small bongo drums, and big, round, silvery, moon-bright timbals. Okay? Why do you think the poet calls her brave? Why would they call her brave? Xavier? Right, because she wants to do something that other girls do, so they're calling her brave. Look at the timbal. The timbal are the bright, have you ever seen the bright silver things? They clash together.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's what the timbal is. And she's describing the timbal as the moon, silvery, moon-bright timbals, because the moon is shiny. Her hands seemed to fly as they rippled, rappled, and pounded all the rhythms of her drum dreams. So this helps us create images because it says it rippled, it rapped, and it pounded. So it kind of makes us imagine all these sounds coming from these drums. Her big sisters were so excited that they invited her to join their new all-girl dance band. But their father said only boys should play drums. Okay, why do you think the girl sisters are allowed to have an all-girl dance band? What do you notice here about these other girls? Chase? They're not playing drums. They only said boys can play drums. So they can have a band, but none of them are playing drums. The girl sisters, yeah, that's her, still in the dream. But they're playing guitars and horns, but only she is playing the drum, and only boys can play drums. Okay, so is she allowed to join the band? No, because her dad said only boys should play drums. You can tell, look at his face. Does that look like a parent saying no? Yes.